As I sat alone in my dimly lit room, I found myself consumed by an eerie silence. The clock on the wall ticked away, its rhythmic beats echoing through the empty space. But there was something else, a presence that lingered in the air, sending shivers down my spine. It was the story I am about to share with you, a tale of terror and darkness, centered around the most unsuspecting of objects, Coca-Cola. It all started innocently enough, on a blistering summer day. I had just returned from work, drenched in sweat and longing for something refreshing to drink. My eyes fell upon the familiar red and white logo of a Coca-Cola bottle sitting on my kitchen counter, beckoning me with promises of icy sweetness. Little did I know that this seemingly harmless drink would unravel a nightmare beyond imagination. I popped open the cap and took a long sip, relishing the coolness that washed over my parched throat. But as the liquid touched my tongue, an odd sensation filled my mouth. It was a bitter aftertaste, an unsettling flavor that lingered long after the sip was gone. I dismissed it as a mere manufacturing glitch, attributing it to an off batch or a momentary lapse in quality control. That night, as I lay in bed, strange dreams haunted my sleep. Visions of darkness and despair played out before my closed eyes. I woke up in a cold sweat, gasping for air, unable to shake off the sense of impending doom that now clung to me like a heavy shroud. Days turned into weeks, and the odd taste of Coca-Cola persisted. Each sip I took was met with a growing unease, a feeling that something was terribly wrong. I couldn't shake off the feeling that the drink was changing me, altering my perception of reality. One evening, while surfing the internet, I stumbled upon a conspiracy theory surrounding Coca-Cola. Whispers of a secret ingredient, known only to a select few, circulated among online forums. Rumors claimed that this ingredient had a sinister purpose, capable of exerting control over the minds of those who consumed it. Intrigued and filled with trepidation, I delved deeper into the labyrinthine web of secrets. I uncovered stories of individuals who had fallen victim to the insidious effects of this mysterious ingredient. Their lives had unraveled, their sanity shattered, all at the hands of Coca-Cola. Determined to unravel the truth, I embarked on a dangerous journey. I reached out to whistleblowers, anonymous sources who claimed to have worked within the Coca-Cola Corporation. They spoke of clandestine experiments conducted in hidden laboratories, where the beverage giant tested the boundaries of human consciousness. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I confronted the company, demanding answers. But my efforts were in vain, as Coca-Cola denied any involvement in such nefarious activities. They dismissed the claims as baseless conspiracy theories, designed to tarnish their image. Undeterred, I continued my crusade, desperate to expose the truth. But with each passing day, the nightmares grew more vivid, my grip on reality slipping away. I could no longer distinguish between what was real and what was a product of my tormented mind. Eventually, I found myself on the brink of madness. The lines between dreams and waking life blurred, and the taste of Coca-Cola became synonymous with terror. I could hear whispers in the wind, voices urging me to surrender, to let go and succumb to the darkness. In my darkest hour, I made a decision that would seal my fate. I vowed to rid myself of the poison that had taken hold of my life. I poured every bottle of Coca-Cola down the drain, watching as the liquid swirled away, taking with it the remnants of my sanity. But the horrors did not end there. Coca-Cola, in its twisted vengeance, unleashed its wrath upon me. Shadows danced in the corners of my vision, spectral figures haunting my every step. The whispers grew louder, their words filled with malice and despair. Now, trapped in a waking nightmare, I write this cautionary tale. Beware the innocent-looking bottle, for within its depths lies a darkness beyond comprehension. Coca-Cola, once a symbol of joy and refreshment, has become a vessel for unspeakable horrors. Should you find yourself drawn to its allure, think twice before taking a sip. For the sweetness it promises may be the very thing that leads you down a path of darkness, a path from which there is no return. Title: The Cursed Cola, Chapter 1, A Sinister Discovery. The day started like any other. I was a simple factory worker at the Coca-Cola bottling plant, going through the monotonous routine of packaging endless bottles of the world's favorite soft drink. Little did I know that a sinister secret lurked within the depths of this seemingly innocent place. One gloomy evening, as I worked the late shift, a mysterious package arrived at the plant. It was a small, nondescript box with no return address. Curiosity got the better of me, and against my better judgment, I opened it. Inside, I found a single, unlabeled bottle of Coca-Cola. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, I couldn't resist taking a swig. Chapter 2, The Haunting begins. From that fateful sip, a dark and malevolent presence consumed me. Strange occurrences plagued my life, making me question my sanity. I would wake up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, as whispers echoed through my room. Whispers that spoke of forgotten secrets and unspeakable horrors. Everywhere I turned, I saw flickering shadows and ghostly figures lurking in the corners of my vision. Faces distorted into grotesque contortions, reminding me of the bottle I had foolishly consumed. Sleep became a distant memory as nightmares flooded my mind, blending the line between reality and the macabre. Chapter 3, The Curse Unveiled. Desperate for answers, I delved into the dark history of Coca-Cola. It was then that I discovered the truth, a curse that had plagued the beverage for decades. Legend spoke of a secret ingredient, a forbidden concoction brewed by the company's founder himself, imbued with black magic and sacrificed souls. The cursed cola held a power beyond comprehension. It had the ability to ensnare the souls of those who tasted it, trapping them in an eternal nightmare. The countless bottles packaged in that factory became vessels of darkness, spreading the curse to unsuspecting consumers around the world. Chapter 4, Fighting the Curse. Armed with this knowledge, I embarked on a mission to break the curse that held me captive. I sought out ancient texts, consulted occultists, and delved into forbidden rituals. It was a race against time as the curse tightened its grip on my sanity. In the depths of an abandoned church, I performed the ritual, using the cursed cola as the catalyst. The air crackled with dark energy as I chanted incantations, hoping to sever the ties that bound me to the malevolence within. But the curse fought back, unleashing a fury of supernatural forces upon me. Chapter 5, The Final Confrontation. As the ritual neared its climax, the very fabric of reality seemed to tear apart. The spirits trapped within the cursed cola materialized before me, their visages twisted and tortured. They were the lost souls, forever imprisoned within the beverage that bore their torment. With all my strength, I summoned every ounce of willpower to face the spirits head-on. The battle raged, but I refused to succumb to their darkness. At the brink of exhaustion, I reached deep within and found a glimmer of light amidst the shadows. With one final surge of energy, I shattered the cursed bottle, releasing the trapped souls from their eternal torment. The spirits dissipated, leaving behind an eerie calmness that filled the air. The curse had been broken. Epilogue. Reflections. In the aftermath of the ordeal, I returned to a life of normalcy. The factory shut down, and the cursed cola ceased to exist. But the experience left an indelible mark on my soul. I would forever be haunted by the memories of that sinister journey. Coca-Cola, once a symbol of happiness and refreshment, had become a vessel of darkness. It taught me that even the most innocuous things could hide sinister secrets, waiting to consume those who dared to venture too far. And so, I warn you, dear reader, be cautious of what you consume. For the allure of sweetness might just be the gateway to a horrifying nightmare that you may never wake from.